Mikko Rantanen, the Dallas Stars' unexpected playoff struggles. Ever wonder if Dallas sports teams are cursed? The city's been riding a rollercoaster of disappointment for years. The Cowboys in perpetual crisis, the Mavericks trading away Luka Doncic for almost nothing, and now the Stars, the one bright star in the playoffs, are facing a perplexing problem with their key player, Mikko Rantanen. At first glance, Rantanen seemed like Dallas's ticket to Stanley Cup glory. The superstar winger was supposed to be the missing piece that would propel the Stars to greatness. But things have taken a nosedive in the playoffs, and not in a good way. Instead of shining on the ice, Rantanen has been more of a ghost, and not in the spooky, impressive kind of way. Through 2 games against the Avalanche, he's yet to score a point, has fired 6 shots on goal that missed the mark, and is sitting at a cold -3 on the ice. His Corsi, a stat measuring puck control in 5v5 situations, is a god-awful 39.1%, putting him among the worst young players on the team, and his defensive game, well, that's been just as shaky. What's worse is that everyone was counting on Rantanen to be the guy. The star, the playmaker, the difference maker. Instead, it feels like Dallas brought a pumpkin to the ball, a dazzling, potentially game-changing player, who's just been turning into a disappointment at the worst possible moment. The team is scratching its head trying to make sense of his struggles, offering weak excuses about him not being used to playing with the team, or having distractions since he was traded. But here's the thing, that kind of adjustment period, that's common for any player switching teams, especially close to the playoffs. What should set off alarms, though, is what coach Pete DeBoer shared about Rantanen's adjustment, his coming from a place where he played with only one line mate, Makinen, for nearly a decade. That kind of pairing is rare in the league, and it's a huge challenge to transition out of that comfort zone. Now, some critics wonder if Rantanen's success in Colorado was mostly because of Nathan Makinen, one of hockey's elite playmakers. Makinen's 173 assists in just the last 2 seasons have made him a distributor extraordinaire, and his presence elevated Rantanen's stats. When Colorado decided not to give Rantanen the big contract he wanted, many wondered if he was truly an elite scorer, or just riding Makinen's coattails. Colorado's gamble seemed to pay off. They found other scorers stepping up to fill the void even if their numbers don't quite match Rantanen's. Meanwhile, the Stars don't have the luxury of time. They are paying Rantanen serious bucks to perform now, not to develop or hope he finds his rhythm. And right now, he looks sluggish, disengaged, almost like he's just going through the motions. This has directly impacted Dallas's overall performance. They are arguably worse than before Mikko arrived. That's especially tough to swallow when Logan Stankoven, the player Dallas traded away for him, scored 2 goals in his playoff debut for Carolina. Plus, those 4 draft picks, including 2 first-rounders, Dallas sent to the Hurricanes add insult to injury. Yes, Rantanen's been through a whirlwind, traded to Carolina, then playing in the 4 nations in Canada, and finally landing in Dallas. That's a lot of upheaval, but it also feels like excuses are being made for him. As a top-tier player, the expectation is to step up, not just struggle, but show effort. There's a difference between a rough patch and phoning it in. Looking ahead, the series isn't over yet. It's tied 1-1 heading into Colorado, but the hope that Dallas would take a 2-0 lead, and do it comfortably, has vanished. Instead, they suffered a blowout in Game 1 and barely squeaked through in overtime in Game 2. With the pressure of returning home, and the weight of failed expectations, Rantanen's ability to turn things around is questionable. In some ways, nobody should be surprised. Dallas has had some tough years lately, nice things rarely stick around here. It's almost fitting that they'd land a star like Mikko Rantanen, and watch him go silent when the team needs him most. That's just the nature of sports in this city, always a little unpredictable, often heartbreaking. At least the Detroit Red Wings have Paige Buchers.